Very good morning, students. Today we will perform one of the experiments of genetics, which involves the demonstration of the law of segregation and law of independent assortment by using the colored balls or colored beads. So we are going to use these colored balls. So first we will start with the law of segregation, which is the first law of genetics, which was given by Mendel. In this, we are going to, for the demonstration of this law of segregation, we are going to study one of the monohybrid cross. This monohybrid cross involves the study of a single character at a time. So, in this case, we are going to take the character which is height, a single trait height, and two parents will be involved. So, to demonstrate this law of segregation, basically, what is this law of segregation? Law of segregation is basically states that there are always two genes for a character, and that is the capital T and small t, two genes for a character, and these genes segregate during the gametes formation of gametogenesis due to the separation of the homologous chromosomes, so that each gamete receives only one gene. These are the two gametes which are formed. It has only one T, it also has only one T. This has a small t, this has small t. So that means the gametes which are formed has only one gene for the character. This shows that the gametes are pure for a character because of the presence of a single gene of a character, and hence this law is also referred to as the law of purity of gametes, or simply the law of purity. So to demonstrate this law of segregation, we are going to take two pea plants of pure tall and pure dwarf. That means they are homozygous for the presence of the genes. Pure tall has the genetic makeup or the genotype of capital TT, and pure dwarf has the genetic makeup of small tt. This dwarf characteristic is recessive as compared to the tall character. Tall character is dominant character and the dwarf is recessive trait. So these are the parents, the pure tall and the pure dwarf. The gametes which will be formed by these plants will be the gametes will have a single gene for a character, that is capital T and small t. This capital T will be represented in this by these light green color balls which are also wrinkled, and the capital small tt will be represented by the dark colored green balls which have a comparatively smooth surface, which have a flower like pattern over it, and this has a football like pattern over it. So the light green and the dark green. The light green will represent the dominant capital T gene, and the dark green will represent the recessive small t gene. So the gametes which will be formed by these parents will be capital T, small t and small t. The light green balls and the dark green balls. The F1 generation which will be produced by these are this capital T and small t, the tall plants, this capital T and small t, the tall plants. So all the F1 generation plants will be tall. This is because of the law of the dominance, which was also given by the Mendel, according to which a gene always expresses its character and the other gene's character is masked by the presence of the other gene. This gene which always expresses its trait is referred to as the dominant gene, and this is the law of dominance. So this dominant gene capital T expresses its trait and suppresses the expression of its recessive counterpart. So all the F1 generation will be tall. On self-fertilization, the gametes which are produced are capital T, small t, light green, dark green. The other parent will also produce the capital T and small t, light green and dark green gametes. The F2 generation which is produced by these parents are capital T. These two will form homozygous or pure tall, two light greens. This dark green and light green will form one dark green, one light green, that is heterozygous tall. This small t and capital T will also form heterozygous tall, light green, dark green, and these two small tt, two dark green, will form two dark green, that is recessive dwarf plant. So three tall will be produced in F2 generation, capital T, small t, capital T, small t. These two are also tall because of the law of dominance, according to which the gene which has the dominant character will be expressed and it suppresses the expression of the other gene. So the ratio which is obtained is 3:1, that is 3 tall is to 1 dwarf. This is actually the phenotypic ratio, but the genotypic ratio is 1:2:1, that is 1 is homozygous tall, capital TT, and these tall, 2 talls and this 1 tall has different genetic makeup. So therefore these are heterozygous tall 2:1, which is homozygous for dwarf character. So this is the monohybrid cross, and it clearly shows the law of segregation, which states that the genes of a character segregate during the separation of homologous chromosomes during gamete formation. So this was the law of segregation. Thank you.